Hey, come on in. I cannot wait to show you part 2 of our Longfellow series. We showed you the house right before the homeowners moved in. They just moved in, we still got some blue tape, but before you get too much further, come and take a look at how the powder bath turned out. It is next level amazing. I love the mirror and how it's continuous. It breaks from the top to bottom through the vanity. I love the marble and how it's got that really cool thick slab. And then I also love just the privacy that a vestibule creates. You can see the marble tile floors. This is a really amazing way to enter a house and have a really functional bathroom that's in a great location. Come with me into the foyer. There's 3 things that I cannot wait to show you. 1, the marble floors. This is unique in a world where everybody just seems to do hardwood floors throughout. I think this creates a formalness to the entryway that's second to none. The second thing that I want you to see are the supplies and the air grills. They're different. It's like the jewelry on a house, and the moldings. The way we did these are different from many, where you're normally using a wood product for your crown molding and for your base. This is done out of plaster. Come and take a look in the dining room. I can't wait to show you kind of the crown jewel of this house. The dining room. There's so many features that I want to show you, but you can just see the shape of the ceiling is unique. The brickwork around the arches are antique brick, where you can still see the old advertisements that was taken off of an old building in downtown Dallas. Their family hub is centered around the dining room. They have a big extended family. They love to be able to host and entertain. This is the second house we've done with our clients, and this was always the way that we designed their houses. Both the first and the second was around the dining room. The dining room is its own room, but it doesn't have hallways cutting through it. And that's a very unique way to design a house architecturally. It's more efficient, the spaces are larger, and so the way that the furniture lays out, it gives you room to maneuver around the furniture to flow from one space to the other. One of the other really unique features about the dining room is how it overlooks a really unique courtyard with these 3 amazing French doors. The courtyard's got a really cool fountain. We'll show you that in a second, but I love how this space can just flow and enlarge into the courtyard just simply by opening the French doors. Wallpaper, mirrors, black marble, oh my. This has so many things going, but I love how it all ties together. So this is the bar, it's outside of the dining room and the office. So I think it's a great complementary space, but once again, you flow through this bar from the dining room to the study. One of the coolest little features to this that doesn't cost much money at all is they've got a cutout in the black marble for a trash. I love that. Instead of opening a door and then sliding out your trash can, you just slide your cut up lemons right through the hole. You've got it in the trash. This study is unique because of the color and the 3 sides of light. So there's actually only 2 walls where there's windows and doors, but there's a 3rd side of light coming in from the bar. I love the mixture of the oak and the painted beams. Go take a look at the full bath. So anytime you add a full bath to a study, you're giving that space the ability for it to be a full bedroom down the line or several different spaces. I love the functionality that gives. But most importantly, I love the colors in the bathroom. I love the complements of how they are tone on tone, and I really like the floating vanity, and I love the shape in which they cut the marble backsplash. You don't see that often. This family room, it's right by the dining room, so it has some of the similar features. It's got amazing natural light. It's got all of the really cool exposed brick. I love the way that they brought in different beams from the dining room. So you've got these kind of hand-sawn hewn beams that are really different and unique. It brings in a little bit of that kind of rustic vibe to a really polished house. And I think that's that Santa Barbara flair that this house has. It's that mix between some rustic kind of earthy features mixed with this really polished formal feel to the house. In the kitchen, the natural light is abundant. I love how it glazes across the white marble countertops, and I love how you can see that contrast in the white oak. But one of the things that's the most unique that the designer just absolutely crushed is we have shaker style cabinets, which is essentially the shape around the cabinet profile, and she mirrored that onto this waterfall edge of the island, and I've never seen it done before. It's just those touches that makes this house so different from anything else you're gonna see. There's the pretty side of the kitchen, and then there's more functional side of the kitchen, but it's also still pretty. But it's really like the work area. So you can see all the cabinetry behind me. That's really the pantry in this house. It's right next to the mudroom, back staircase. It's right next to the garage entry. You can't see it from the family room, but this is where you'll prep for a party. If you have catering for an event, get all the dirty dishes out of the kitchen, you can bring them back here and it's hidden. Right off the kitchen is a really cool banquette. That's just a funny, silly French name for a place that you're gonna eat that's not your formal dining room. But what we had to do was bring in this custom marble table before we actually moved in the client. So this table has been here during a large part of the construction. What's cool about it is the marble actually matches the veining and the exact specimen type to the countertops in the kitchen. So I love that play. It's different, it's got a really unique base, it's really, really heavy, it's custom, and it's unique to this family and it's theirs. We're in the TV lounge. It's just a space to retreat away from the kitchen and the family room and have something a little bit more intimate. I absolutely love this space because it's got great light, it's cozy, but take a look at the bathroom in this place. The half bath is really unique. It's got fun wallpaper, really good paint scheme. When it comes to floor plan design, I love walking up the stairs to the second floor and walking into a bigger space, a living room, a theater room, anything other than just a series of hallways and beds, and that's exactly what we've done here. You can see we've set this up to be kind of the kids' gaming game room area with a really cool sectional, and I think it just ties in the second floor. You've got the girls' wing on one side, the boys' wing on another, and the utility room just off the game room. Each kid's room has a unique color scheme to differentiate them from one another. I love the way that the bookshelves tie in similar shape and scale to the paneling. Their daughter's room has a completely different scheme. It's got great natural light. It has that reading nook. It's got that really unique plaquing on the ceiling with that really amazing princess chandelier that just sets the room apart. Outside, there's 5 different play areas. You've got the basketball goal and basketball court. You've got a separate yard space for yard games, and then we'll show you the courtyard, the backyard where the pool is, and then the front yard space. You can probably hear the rushing water behind me in the pool, right outside of the patio. Every house has to have a good patio. You can see we've got 4 openings that phantom screens scroll down to encapsulate the patio so that you don't have any bugs or mosquitoes. But I think the thing that is really unique about this patio are not only the floors, that reclaimed brick, gives it that Santa Barbara, California vibe, but it's actually the wood in between the beams. You've seen those beams, we carry them from the inside of the house to outside of the house. But we use this really cool old reclaimed wood that's skinnier than normal. And when you see it, it doesn't scream new house. It gives it that vintage, aged feel that we try to put in every one of our houses. Then lastly, this courtyard in the front of the house that overlooks a really unique fountain feature, a fireplace, the front yard, and it comes off of the dining room. It's something that honestly, I've always wanted to do in a house, and I love that Jerry Coleman was able to put that in. Santa Barbara eats your heart out. And thanks for joining us on the before and after tour of our Longfellow project. If you learned anything new, hit the like button. If you want to build a house like this, hit that like button. And if you are not a subscriber, please do so. Hit that subscribe button for us. Wallpaper, mirrors, backsplash. Oh my, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? I like that. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, all you tend to see is hardwood floors. Do that again. Talking. Hold on real quick, I want to see something. Okay. We actually use old, reclaimed 2-inch, what are those? Fly, sorry. Okay, try it again. You can hear the rushing water behind me. Oh. So annoying, it's like landing on my face. Is it recording? I'm telling you, this thing is like attacking me.